Hey everybody, Dan with Crappie Dan magazine with another tip on how to store rods properly so that you're not breaking them, losing them, or otherwise, shall we say, ruining the rods from a lot of use. This particular rod is a two-section rod. As you can see, it has a lower section and it has an upper section, and it's got a connector here that allows you to pull this rod apart. On our longer rods, if we have like a 14 or 16 or 18 foot rod, they are normally three-piece rods where you have to pull the sections apart, and if you're going to store them in a rod locker, you'd have to pull them apart in order for them to fit. The bad thing about doing that is as you pull this apart, every time you use it and put it back together, that is causing that particular junction to wear more and more and more. There's also the possibility as you take it apart and put it back together where they get a little bit brittle from being in the sun so much when you use them a lot. And what will happen is when you pull them apart and put them back together, it's a tight fit anyway. When it does that, when they get brittle, they'll break. But if you leave them together like this and you store them like this, what will happen is they'll last a lot longer. They won't pull apart from you. When you're out there catching a fish, a lot of times you see rods come apart, that sort of thing. If you leave them together, they're going to stay together longer when you're fighting a fish. So the tip is don't pull your rods apart. Leave them together. Store them with the sections all together. Leave your rods together. Put them in a rod sock. These long, big rod socks that are out there now in the marketplace. Store these rods. Don't take them apart. As you see, I'm not. I've got all my rods that I use, whether jigging, trolling, or pulling, I leave them all together. Until next time, it's Dan with Crappie Dan magazine. Let's go catch some of those September crappie.